Alright guys, yeah, this is just gonna be a little video of me building my new pedal board. I just got in the Rockboard by Warwick. It's the Ceres 3.1, and I got a couple pedals in front of me that I will be using. So I have the Seymour Duncan Powerstage 170 that will be my power amp, and I will be using the KSR Ceres preamp, which will be like essentially my amp. It has 2 rhythm channels and it has a clean channel, and got a couple effects pedals here that I'll be running in front of the KSR and in the what would be the, I guess, effects loop. There's no effects loop on this setup, but pretty much if you run it after your preamp pedal, it'll kind of act as the same thing. So yeah, right now I got the Hoff Mini, which will be my reverb. So I didn't really plan it very well how I'm gonna lay out everything, but let's just see how it goes. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy this little, I don't know if I'm gonna be talking to through the video or if I'm gonna speed up the process or what, but yeah, dude, let's do this. Also, yeah, let's just go through a couple of these pedals. I have the Pandemonium Overdrive by Reaper Pedals. It's kind of like a OCD full tone type pedal. This is the version 3. I have the version 1 and another version 3 which has top mounted jacks, which I'm not too sure. Earlier I did like a little test build, and the way I had it laid out, it made more sense to use this one since it has the connectors on the sides. But let's see if maybe I'll have to use this one since it has the connectors up top mounted. So let's see what works better, I guess. But yeah, and then I got the Boss tuner, pretty much essential. Tuner's a tuner, right? As long as it's a good one. And for now I got this MXR Smart Gate, which I kind of plan on upgrading because earlier I've tried making like other videos with it, with a KSR preamp, I'm sorry, and I was using the Smart Gate and I was still getting like feedback sounds, like depending on where I was standing when playing the guitar, which was kind of odd because I never found that problem with the Smart Gate in front of my Marshall JVM, or I used to own a Randall 45H, the Diablo series, and I never had that feedback problem. So I found that kind of odd with the KSR, but I wouldn't blame it on the KSR. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Maybe we could try the MXR Smart Gate before and after the KSR series, but yeah, let's see how we're gonna fit this Seymour Duncan Powerstage. It's pretty awesome, man. It's a great pedal. I mean, it's a great power amp. I mean, it's solid state, so you can't really ask for much, and it has a lot of clean headroom if you run it 4 ohms with your cabinet. So I just used it with my my Marshall 1960B cabinet in 4 ohms, and you're pretty much getting the whole 170 watts running it that way. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's start from the end to the beginning, because I'm afraid of starting from the beginning to the end, and like maybe this won't fit on the board. So right now I just have the Hoff right here in the left side corner of the pedal board, and I'm not sure if I want to fit it like sideways or, yeah, because I have these small Hosa patch cables, so I'm kind of I'm limited to using these at the moment. And yeah, I have my MXR DC brick as my little power supply, and yeah, let's start connecting stuff and see how we're gonna do this. So I want to make sure everything's working properly, and I don't want the connectors to be stressed by, you know, being outstretched also over time. That will ruin your patch cables. So I want to make sure everything's like has a little bit of slack. And yeah, I don't have a really big workspace here also, so yeah, let's just start connecting stuff. And you know, maybe I'll just put this right here. Kind of like the Seymour Duncan like that. That way I could, you know, have it connected close together. And anyways, I'll connect the power cord to the Seymour Duncan through here, and it'll just feed out that way. So that's not really a problem. And so yeah, we're starting from the end of the signal chain to the front. So I want my reverb to be in the effects loop, so after the KSR. And yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna fit this. It'll have to be down here. Let's see how this patch cable will reach over there. Yeah, I don't want to stress out these cables too much, so this is kind of tricky. Yeah, you see, already running into problems, but I think I still have a little bit of slack running this way. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I can move the off a little more, but then you don't want it too close, because then you know, if you have big feet, I don't have big feet, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, you don't want to accidentally hit a pedal when you don't want to engage it, you know. So I gotta find a good balance of slack and not overstressing these patch cables. But I think around here should be fine. Cool. Alright, so that works right there. And I don't know if I should be putting these on while I'm going or just doing the patch cables, because you know what, I'm gonna connect the power cords also. And what I love about this Rockboard pedal board is that it has so many holes to where man, I don't really see you having a problem like running anything cleanly. Like everything will sit where it's supposed to, I guess. And Hoff is connected, no problem. I'm gonna have to run the Ceres. And then you see, like, there's like a hole like perfectly like right there to where yeah, you could just feed this right under it and then power your pedals cleanly. I've never really had that experience with another pedal board before, so just like that's already super clean looking. And then what I wanted to run in front of the Ceres was my, yeah, this is another thing. I don't know if I like running the chorus in front of the delay or after, because I don't really use them together, since also the carbon copy has a mod function which has already a chorus type effect that you could use on the tails of your delays. So I kind of use them separately, but this chorus pedal I use it more for like strummed out like washy sounds. I kind of got it from like Knock Loose. And yeah, I really like that tone, and just a bunch of my favorite guitar players just use chorus pedals, like Chuck from Death. I think he always had like a light chorus pedal underneath his like rhythms, and you know, Alexi Lejo from Children of Bodom always had a super chorus like always on his live rigs. So I don't know, I've just always been a fan of those guitar players in that sound, and I think Zach Wilde even has a light chorus sound in some of his live tones or whatever. So it's pretty cool. It just gives it a little something unique to the sound. And yeah, let's connect the fuck. I don't know if I wanted the chorus first or we'll probably just do the delay first. Oh, another thing is these damn cables. Like, we only have so much room, so yeah. Yeah, maybe it'll have to be the chorus or yeah, but I don't want to also accidentally hit this while I hit the because look, they're like so close together. I hope these pedals also like fit on top, because might start getting really tight. Might have to go with the carbon copy just for pedal space sake. I'm also open to I think we have some room to run these cables underneath. Yeah, so I'm sorry if this is a lengthy video. I know not too many people like lengthy videos, but I just want to show you how, I don't know, I just wanted to record this pedalboard video. Me you know, trying to get this done. Yeah, so my YouTube channel, like, I kind of don't know where I'm going with it. Like, sometimes, like, I'll do, like, gear demos, or, like, I'll try to feature some of my original music and stuff, but, like, I have one video, like, where it's, me, reviewing, like, one of my brother's guitars that I had bought him for, as a beginner, and that video seemed to get so many, so much positive feedback. Man, this kind of, yeah, so the Rockboard has like this this, I don't know what it would be called. Can't freaking get this patch cable to go through. There you go. Go like that. It's a lot of, yeah, so that's causing a lot of stress on the MXR. I'm gonna have to move it a little closer. I mean, it should be fine. I hope it's not a problem. And yeah. The power. Yeah, so that might have to go a little higher. That way it could sit well. So far we kind of have our basic effects. Delay and a reverb. Yeah, I'm also a big fan of running delay or analog delays in front of amps. I just really prefer the tone that way. But the only problem that I do get, which is kind of annoying, is when you switch to a clean channel when you have your delay in front. There's kind of like a volume imbalance kind of thing going on. I'm not too sure what it is, but yeah, when you have your mix set perfect, or your level set, your delay level set perfectly to a distorted channel when you run it in front, you kind of tend to have to lower it a lot more. But when you switch to a clean channel and you still have the same level on your delay, like it's not as loud as it should be. And I mean, you could fix that problem running it on in the effects loop. And what the problem I was getting with the with the carbon copy was that I was getting a volume drop, and that was kind of annoying because like I use it for lead parts, and I mean, if anything, I would need a volume boost, not a volume drop. So I'm just gonna stick to using it in front and using the reverb for, I guess, my clean channel, like for clean effect or whatever. But I am a fan of using delay and reverb on my clean parts. But you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, based on the sizes, I think it would make more sense to use the carbon copy. That way I could move over the Hoff, because like it's causing a lot of stress right here running it this way. So you know what, let's just try that out, and maybe I'll find a workaround for that volume drop that I'm getting with the MXR when I engage it in my effects loop after the Ceres. But since this pedal board is kind of compact, I think space wise, now looking at it, makes sense to put the carbon copy, because it will fit perfectly under the Powerstage. Yeah, I mean, I like the way that looks already. Okay, so now that I move the Hoff over, I'm gonna have to feed the power cable under the next hole. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. Like, it just has like, I don't know, just this pedal board's awesome. Huge shout out to the designers of this. It just makes everything so clean. Yeah, you see, like, that just sits so much more flush. I probably can't run the patch cables underneath, but that's already a lot cleaner than having the Ceres there. But yeah, I was getting that volume drop like I was saying, so maybe we could fix that somehow. Okay, so we got Powerstage, reverb, carbon copy, and then into the Ceres. Or I could do super chorus into the Ceres, keep everything in the effects loop. That could work too. And I mean, I only use the super chorus for certain parts, but yeah, I would still like to keep it in my live pedal board rig, just to have more options live. Just makes everything more fun when you have more sounds to play with in a live setting. I mean, as long as you're not destroying like the song or like the direction you're going, like not going too wild, like having a, I don't know, like a fuzz pedal when it's not needed or something crazy like that. But or like a wah pedal, like when you're playing oh yeah, another thing is that I forgot to mention is I'm playing live with my band Pulses, and I just joined recently, and it's my kind of like my live thing, my main, it's now my main thing now. And yeah, we're seeing how it goes so far, but maybe I'll make a video talking about that more. I kind of want to just keep this more about the pedal board and stuff and pedals that I'm using. But yeah, I'm definitely using this rig live, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know if I should put this chorus pedal down here or if I should put it up here. Might make it hard to reach, because I'll have this here, and then the KSR down here, and then for sure I might need to use a longer cable, because I don't think these patch cables will be able to make the run around, the reach around, because it would be something like this, you know, kind of vibe. Yeah, I might have to run to my local guitar center and get a bigger patch cable for the reach from the Ceres to the Smart Gate. But let's work with what we got for now. So Powerstage, Hoff, delay, chorus, and then the Ceres preamp. So yeah, the way I'm running it is like, you know, after the preamp section, so it would be like an effects loop of an amp. Just so people that are wondering like, hey, why is he running it this way or whatever. But yeah, it's no different from running it like an effects loop. Cool. So I like this. It's already like clean. Everything that I need is over here that I will be clicking more often. I didn't want any effects that I would be clicking off and on a lot to be on top. That would just make no sense. It makes more sense to have the pedals that you're not pressing all the time to be just, you know, out of your reach, because you don't want to be disengaging your gate pedal on accident and causing a lot of feedback live. That would be horrible. But yeah, you see this, there's no way with this cable I'm gonna need another cable. I might have one laying around actually. Okay, I have this Hosa cable, but it's a little long, but it'll work for now. That way I could do a little sound test or sound clip of this rig. So pretty much I'll run to Guitar Center and buy something a lot shorter to make this little reach, but I might need to buy a cable with two inputs, like L shaped. So yeah, hopefully there's something flatter too out there that will make this reach around. You see, yeah, because then you're gonna get that happening, not everything as tight and flush as you'd want it to be. So power for the MXR. That's kind of annoying, but we'll just have it like that for now. I mean, the pedal board won't change, like it'll kind of be the same. Maybe like once I get that L shape, I'll have a little space right here to put my little pick holder. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I just need a patch cable that's long enough just to reach from the Ceres input to the output of the Smart Gate. And yeah, it's going a lot faster now that I kind of decided on the running the effects at the end rather than the front. And I am running into another problem. Yeah, this is why I'm gonna need two inputs with L shape, because I'm already getting a problem over here where the overdrive pedal wasn't fitting on the board because of the Ceres being so huge. So it'll be something like this. Could move over the smart gate. Oh, I'm gonna lose that little space I had for the pick holder that I have, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to run this to the next hole just to make sure it's all clean and everything. This spot is so hard to. Okay, I got it. Very cool. Okay, now the overdrive will fit, because the patch cable on the above the Ceres was sticking up so bad. It's still not fitting. Yeah, it's not fitting properly, but maybe I could flip it over like this. I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, anyways, I'm not really touching these pedals, so I might have to do that. I mean, my overdrive is always engaged, and the smart gate is always engaged as well, and the tuner, it's just a tuner. I mean, I'll be able to click it sideways. That doesn't really bother me that it's not. Yeah, it's not gonna fit like that. So it's definitely gonna have to be turned around, unless I eventually get a like a mini tuner. But yeah, let's run that. Or have this option too. This Pandemonium overdrive, but with top mount jacks. Nah, it's the same thing. Same problem. Yeah. This one makes more sense. Yeah, sometimes, like, I don't know, top mount jacks don't always fix pedalboard problems when saving space when you have a pedalboard like this. Maybe, like, if you have a pedalboard, like, just going straight across, you could just, you know, have a lot of pedals tightly close together, but you know, in this instant, this actually made more sense for me. And I'm happy I have these options, like, it's pretty cool. But yeah, right here in the middle of the pedal board, where that metal bracket that runs from the top to the bottom, it's kind of giving me problems, because I just want to feed a freaking power cord underneath it. Awesome. Yeah, when you're dealing with like little space like this, like every little adjustment and move makes a big difference to things just fitting nicely. Cool. Okay, so that's all hooked up. All that's left is the tuner. And I am missing a power cable. I don't know if I had an extra one prepared or if I'll have to get one from the MXR DC brick box. But okay, here's my last patch cable. I do have spare power cables, which I will need to get for the tone test part of this video. Yeah, you see this cable's too short. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of stressed, you see that? But it is what it is. I fit everything that I will be using on this pedal board. Oh yeah, and here's another problem. From the Ceres, it was supposed to go to the MXR, but with these jacks, it's just impossible to fit it right here, and then fit another one right here is gonna be impossible. But if I get an L-shaped one, it'll fit in there, in that little gap between the Ceres and the tuner. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of bothering me though. It just looks weird. I might have to get a bigger patch cable for this side also. That way, the cable's not so stressed. But yeah, I think these Hosa cables were like 20 bucks on Amazon for 6 of them, which is a really cool deal. And they're pancake shaped, so it makes a lot of sense when you're dealing with very limited space. Even though this is a pretty big, decent sized board, it's still kind of compact in a way, in a compact category, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna go plug this into my 4x12, and I'll show you the sounds and go through everything and see how it goes.